Alright guys, today we'll be speaking about a good topic, okay, which is how to get abdominal muscles, okay, and the truth behind actually getting abs. I mean, a lot of people think to get abs you've got to work them every day and just train them as hard as you can, whilst this is a common misconception. This is not true. This is not the actual way you need to go about to get abs, because all in all, abdominal muscles are mainly made within nutrition, okay, and this is what I'm going to explain. When it comes to your nutrition, it plays such a huge factor within actually getting visible abs, because a lot of people don't notice this. You've got to be below what they call 15% body fat to actually have abs. Well, for your abs to show, should I say. Everyone has abdominal muscles, you just got to make them show. And a lot of people's abs are hidden behind layers of fat around their stomach. And this is what you've kind of got to change. You've got to manipulate your diet and nutrition in order to get these abs. So how do you know whether or not you're 15% body fat? One, there's loads of pictures online, graphs saying this is what each body fat percentage looks like and so on. But there's also ways you can calculate it online. It may not be the most accurate method, but it is fairly close in all honesty. As long as you put in the correct measurements, it should give quite a specific result. And nutrition plays such a huge factor, because if you're not below that 15% body fat, your abs won't show. And no matter how much you train them, you could train them every day for all you care, yeah? For all you like, train them every day, hit them as hard as you can. If you're not below that 15% body fat, they're not going to show, okay? So how do you actually get below 15% body fat? Well, obviously you've got to work out your body fat percentage, go in a caloric deficit, diet down, lose some weight, and your abs will show. And I'm not saying you have to be fat for your abs to not show, but like I've seen people around 20% body fat but are big, as in quite muscular, because they just have a big frame, okay? They're quite big built. It doesn't necessarily mean you're fat if you're above 15%, but if you want to keep your abs, you've got to be below, okay? Your abs are always going to be there regardless if you go over that 15% mark, but they're just not going to show, okay? And to actually have visible abs, I've found you need to be at least around 12%, okay, to have like visible abs at all times. So, moving on from the nutrition side of it, how do you actually train your abs, okay? I believe in doing weighted exercises and keep it within the hypertrophy range, okay, so between 8 and 12 reps, okay? So the exercises which I like to do is weighted crunches, so cable crunches is a great one, weighted decline sit-ups, weighted sit-ups, and then I like chucking in a few hanging exercises such as hanging leg raises and hanging knee tucks, okay? They're the main exercises you really want to keep to, because it hits the whole of your abdominals. And if you want to target the obliques which are on the sides, you'd want to put in some oblique training, obviously. So the exercises you'd want to do are basically any motion with twisting. So you'd want to do Russian twists, for instance, with a kettlebell. Great exercise to bring up them obliques. Or simply do some oblique crunches. So that's obliques explained as well, but a lot of people make this misconception also of thinking they don't have lower abs, and the thing that I'm going to speak about next is genetics, okay? A lot of people have lower abs, but obviously it's hidden between and behind that fat. But, so obviously once you lose that fat, your lower abs will be revealed. And they're usually the last thing on a guy's physique to show, because genetics-wise, guys hold a lot of fat around their stomach, okay? It's just a thing that's happened. I don't actually know why, but there must be some hormone or something in the body which does hold, which basically means you hold a lot of fat around your stomach. So how do you actually target your lower abs though to work? You've got to do basically any motion with a leg crunch, okay? Because that targets the lower abdominal region to the higher extent. So these exercises would be reverse crunches, hanging leg raises and hanging knee tucks, or just laying leg raises. So do I recommend you put weight on there, so put a dumbbell between your feet? I do if you can do above more than 20 reps body weight. I mean, if you can't get to 20 reps body weight, one, your form's not good and you haven't got that strength even to go heavier really. So that's what I'd recommend. Do I recommend ever chucking in like a bodyweight movement such as a V-up or whatever now and then? Yes, I do at the end of the ab workout, just to burn out whatever's left. How many exercises should your ab workouts be And in my opinion, I believe just about 3 exercises is enough. Do abs 2 to 3 days a week, and as far as sets go, I'd say 3 to 4 exercises each set. It's all you need. Abs aren't necessarily a muscle group which needs to be hit for an hour on end to grow, but I find and I have found that the best way to work my abs is just do them 2 to 3 times each week at the end of the workout for about 10 minutes by doing them exercises, okay? So I'd recommend doing cable crunches, hanging knee tucks, and then just any bodyweight movement you want just to finish off, okay? But you need to remember, abs are like any muscle group, okay? They need to be within that hypertrophy range in order to grow, well, for you to break down that muscle tissue in order for it to be repaired, to come back stronger and bigger, etc., okay? But as I said, I want to go back quickly to the genetics part. You may have just a 4-pack or you may have a 6-pack. There are even some people out there gifted with an 8-pack. That does not mean they work harder than you. It's just the way it is, okay? It is what it is. There will be some pictures on the screen as you can see, speaking about all the different people with different genetics and how much of a role that plays for their abs. And as you can see, there are people with 4-packs, 6-packs and 8-packs. And as I said, it doesn't mean you work harder than the other person, but it just comes down to genetics, okay? Like your ab shape, mainly genetics, but you can make your abs bigger by working them with weights. That's what I believe, okay, and that's what I've found. A great example of this is Scott Herman. He's got quite blocky abs, and he states that the reason as to why they're blocky is because he's trained them so much with weights as well. So don't neglect like weighted exercises for your abs. It's a misconception which a lot of people do, and I'll be honest with you, I used to do it, and I used to wonder why my abs are so thin kind of thing. But since I've been hitting them with more weights and just a bit harder and in that 8 to 12 rep range, then I've found that the results have been a lot better and far more worthy by doing it this way, okay? Because you can sit there doing a million crunches for all you care, but as I said, your nutrition's got to be in shape and you've got to be working our abs right, okay? It's like any other muscle group. You wouldn't grab a dumbbell, okay, and do bicep curls for 50 reps, would you? So why do you think you should do the same for your abs? Just because some people told you online? No, this is not right, okay? There are misconceptions out there and this video should clear them up. But, as I said, it does come down to your nutrition a whole load. I mean, if your nutrition's not on point and you weigh, say, 15 stone at 20% body fat, your abs aren't going to show until you diet down. Should you still work abs when you're bulking? I personally believe yes. I don't see why you wouldn't, because when you're bulking and trying to put on as much size as possible and as much muscle mass, when you're doing that and you're training your abs, you are technically putting size onto them abdominals. So when you cut down, they'll look even better. So yeah, that's what I believe. Let me guys know what you believe and what you think and what's actually worked for you. If any of you have got any experiences with certain issues on abs, and if you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I hope I answered a lot of your questions, because I have been getting asked this question quite a few times. And I've been getting asked it through my Instagram and Facebook. A lot of my friends have just asked me this question since they know I've set up a YouTube channel. Lastly, I'd just like to say thank you for all your support, and thanks for viewing the video. If you like the video, make sure to like it, and if any of you do like any of these videos, be sure to share it with your mates just to help get the word around, okay? Please subscribe, help the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next one.